Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do something a little bit different from what I normally do, and I wanted to talk you through my daily makeup look, how I create this face. I am by no means a professional makeup artist. I have taught myself everything I know, and I'm not saying it's right, but it works for me. So I thought I'd just put together a really quick video on how I put my face together each morning and get myself ready for the day. This is going to be like a day look rather than a night look, but you could take it through into the night as well. I know I do sometimes when I'm going out in the evening. This is just like my day-to-day makeup. I like to have a full face of makeup most days because I find that it's like a war paint for me, that it gets me through the day, makes me feel confident. Yeah, that's just the look that I like. So I am gonna talk you through it all. Please bear with me. Like I said, I'm not a professional, but you might learn something, or you might find that there's some makeup that I'm using that you wouldn't mind trying yourself. I'll try and link everything in the description box below, and yeah, I hope you enjoy it. Please leave me some feedback and don't forget to subscribe as well. Happy makeup day. So I am now completely fresh faced out of the shower, and I've popped on a little bit of fake tan, but my next step is to kind of just put in a little bit of like toner and moisturizer before I apply my first layer of like foundation. There we go, clean face. So next up is applying like a primer layer before putting on my foundation. So I tend to combine these two here. So this is the Laura Geller Colour Correcting Under Makeup Primer, and then the other one is the No. 7 Airbrush Away Primer, because I have some I have quite a big pore here that's rather open. I think it's from a past life of attacking my skin. So yeah, I like to use that just to give it a kind of like flawless finish. But first of all, I always put on the Laura Geller, and I'll get some of the No. 7, and I just apply that really to my cheeks and where I've got a bit of scarring. What I am really loving using at the moment is the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Foundation. I use this in the colour Golden Beige. I love this. It really finishes off my skin and makes it look flawless, and I apply it using like a little sponge. It's a bit grubby, but I do it every day. So I'll just pop it on my fingers, and then I literally just put it on my face. Staying with L'Oreal, I then use their True Match concealer. This is in colour Vanilla, and I'll just put this under my eyes like so, kind of in V shapes on both sides, and then any on like little blemishes that I've got on my skin. So I've got a couple, and I always do pop some down my nose and up here as well, just to brighten things up. Here, just where the skin is a different colour, like so. And then I'll get another one of my little sponges, and I just gently dab that into my skin. There we now have like a fresh face of like foundation and concealer, and my next step is to add kind of like just a light powder and a bit of bronzer and some sort of a little bit of contouring, because this is kind of a day-to-day makeup. It's not too heavy, but I do like to have a little bit of contour on my cheeks. So for my bronzer, I use the NARS, I think it's Laguna bronzer. Well, today I've got some new brushes that I was going to show you. I got these for Christmas from my in-laws. They are the Iconic brushes. They're brand new out of the packaging. Look at those, wowee. So yeah, we're going to have a little go with some of these today. A thick brush, I think this is probably the thickest brush, really soft. And I just get a loose bit of the makeup on my brush and just apply it to my face. And for my contour, I actually just use a darker bronzer at the moment. So I'm just using a Bare Minerals bronzer in Warmth. I used to put this all over my face and then I realised that it was a bit dark. So to do that, I'm going to go for this slightly shapen brush. I'm just get a bit of that. It's quite dark. And then I'll just put that here and just put it underneath like so. Like so. And do that on both sides. Like that. And then a little bit along the jaw. And a little bit around the top of my head as well. Just like that, and then touch down my nose. And then I'm going to get a more rounded brush and I'm just going to blend that in. Next up is a bit of blusher. I'm currently using the NARS Orgasm blusher. Yeah, I'm just going to get that and just find the apples of my cheeks and just go circular motion. So most people like to leave their eyebrows till last. I actually like to get my eyebrows on my face because I find they shape my eyes a lot more. So I use the beautiful eyebrow sculpting pencil from number 7. It has a kind of like little brush on one end of it, and then it has a wax pen on the other side, and I'll just use that just to add some shape to my brows and define them because they're quite pale in comparison to my hair. So I start by sort of doing upward brush strokes and just finding their shape. I do find that they kind of flop slightly. So yeah, I'll get that. And then I usually kind of draw a line here, a line there, and try and find the underline here just to add some shape, and the underline here as well. I always say your eyebrows are sisters, they're not twins, and that is so true for my eyebrows. They literally never look the same, but I try. Yeah, definitely need to go and have lessons on better eyebrow shaping, and probably need to go and have them waxed and shaped, but for today they will do the job. So my next job is to do my eyes. I'm actually going to have a go with this new palette that I got from Charlotte Tilbury. It's a instant look in a palette. I thought I'd give this a try. So it comes like so, and then it has different sections. So you've got like the bronzer for your face, you've got some highlighter, you've got bits for your eyes at the top. Let's give them, really love the colours of it, it's so my colour. I'm just going to get the Brighten colour first. Eye Brighten is called. Just get some of that on my brush and just apply that over here, like a bit of a shimmer to it. And it's just adding like a nice bit of colour onto the top of my eyes. I also really like to add like a bit above. I have quite like heavy eyes, so you can't always see my eyelids. So I like to add a little bit like above just to lift them up. And then I'm going to get a different brush just to add the more like darker colour. So this one's called Enhance. So let's give that a try. So I'm going to put that over the top really lightly. It kind of makes it go, it's making it go a really like lovely champagne colour. So pretty. So you could probably like use these all separately as well, or you could like mix and match how you wanted to use them. I do always really like to use a variety of eyeshadows together, like to mix them up. It just looks nice. Like I said, I'm really not a makeup artist, so this is just like my haphazard effort at making my face look half decent, ready for the day. So the last one is called Eye Smoke, and just pop that one on. I'm gonna put it more on the edges just to add that kind of like smoky look. This one's quite really pigmented, so they don't need as much as I put on. And I just kind of rub that into the creases there in my eye. On the other side. Yeah, this one's a really like lovely colour. Like so, looking okay. I do always like to wear a tiny bit of brown eyeliner. This is just a general like bijou Paris eyeliner, really cheap. So I just put a tiny bit of that in my waterline, like so. Just, if I'm going on a night out, I'll add more, like I'll make it thicker and a bit darker, make my eyes more heavy in general. Like this is quite a light look. And I'm gonna get this more defined brush here, and I'm gonna get the eye smoke that I just used, the number 3 colour, and I'm just gonna put this underneath my eye, like underneath the waterline, just to like define that bit and bring the colour down, because I like the colour to blend underneath my eye. There's that kind of look there. In the main mirror, it seems a little zhuzhing. Yeah, and I'm just gonna pop a little bit more of this eye brighten just the eyelids and the outside, just to blend out some of that bit there. Okay, I actually got the next thing is a tester with my Charlotte Tilbury palette, and this is the Charlotte Tilbury Legendary Lashes. I'm gonna go and buy some. It's so good, like it's really good. I find a lot of mascaras can be quite clumpy, whereas this one is just so nice, and it really lengthens and elongates your lashes. So pretty. Pumps of that, and I like to put some on the top like so, and then a little bit on the bottom as well. So one of the last things is to add some highlights. So I've just got a brush and I'm just gonna load it up, and then I'll just pop a bit of highlight across here and some on the other side. I like to put a little bit on my nose and across the top of my lip, and then under my eyebrows on both sides, and yeah, there we go. Now she's glowing. Finish it all off. Lips, the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. So I will always just put this on every day. I don't bother with a lip liner every day. This little palette, it's a Cooper. Has a really nice like colours, has some really nice colours in it, and they go really well with like my brown hair and things like that. So yeah, I like this palette, and these brushes are so good as well.